So begins the journey to save the Beta Cruiser. It is planned to be a 2-year mission. How are they going to keep their sanity for 2 years in that mothership? I have no idea. This is Kerbals. I don't really think we need to worry about them staying or just being able to live on a ship for 2 years. Because games have exceptions, and this is going to have to be one of them in my storyline. That they don't really need any attention over this really long span of time to go get the Beta Cruiser. Assuming I can carry out this maneuver properly, here is a rather nice intersect I got with the sun, which I have no experience with docking anything or just getting close to anything at the sun except for a planet, and I mean, the Beta Cruiser doesn't have any gravity around it, or sphere of influence, if you want to call it that. So, we're going to see how this goes. I'm trying to get close to the Beta Cruiser on its sun orbit. I assume it's just going to take more power to get to places, more meters per second, whatever you want to call that. The first burn here went pretty smoothly. It didn't take up that much fuel. It was only like somewhere around a sixth of the fuel that was in the mothership, so I had plenty of fuel left for the Beta Cruiser. So here's me approaching the Beta Cruiser, and I almost end up losing the mothership out here in space too from a very stupid mistake you're going to see. Time to start equalizing our speed out with the Beta Cruiser. So I wasn't too sure how much speed I'd have to cancel out, and as you can see there, that's a pretty big number, but I've already pretty much used that much amount of fuel getting out of Kerbin's orbit and making that maneuver, and I still have plenty of fuel left, so I'm going at this like, oh yeah, I got this Beta Cruiser. But as I start thrusting here, as you can see, holy moly, it is not affecting the numbers at all. Very slowly, and I am looking at this like, there's got to be something wrong here, but I don't know what would be wrong, so I just kept going along with thrusting more and more. So I start thinking maybe because it's at such a large scale that evening out speed is close to impossible around the sun. And as you can see here, I mean, we're getting closer and closer at our orbits when we would meet or intersect. The orbit is also a little strange. It doesn't really look like it's evening out with the Beta Cruiser's orbit. It looks kind of demented, and I really don't know the reason why for that either at this point. Another thing rather off topic is this first mothership I built here it probably will create nostalgia for me in the future. It's like, oh, I remember those days just beginning off of this series. One thing I'm not going to be missing about this mothership is this refueling the 2 back tanks every single time. Oh my gosh, this gets so annoying, mostly when I'm doing big burns like this. Here is when I begin to notice something's wrong. I turn the mothership in the direction that isn't really where I should be burning to cancel out the speed. I mean, obviously, if you saw back there, the orbit, me and the Beta Cruiser were getting more and more separated, and I am not in the correct position, and I'm actually canceling out more speed than I was in the original position where, yet again, it said I should be canceling out speed. And here I find my problem. The direction I'm looking from the mothership is not straightforward. I'm looking out of one of the side pods, so it's actually, I'm not too sure how to explain this to you guys who don't really know how to imagine this, but basically it's like looking at a map and I have it sideways or like turned the wrong way, but I actually think it's correct and I am getting completely lost from it. So now with the nav ball in the correct position from using that Clampotron as a point of reference, so now actually thrusting in the right direction, it's a lot more effective, and I wasted a lot of fuel from that stupid mistake, and hopefully hopefully that won't affect our ride home too much. But sadly, you're gonna find out it will. So yeah, it actually didn't end up taking too much fuel to even out my speed with the Beta Cruiser, but look how much I have left after that pretty bad mistake. Getting home is going to be pretty slim now, but I think I can do it because it didn't take too much to get to the Beta Cruiser, and hopefully it won't take too much to get back to Kerbin. At least like aero brake somehow, or just get into orbit. And there she is, showing up on close-range sensors. Let's go get her. The crew has waited a long time for this. They're antsy to meet the crew of the Beta Cruiser.
Hey, sir, the Beta Cruiser is detected. It's about 30 kilometers away.
Mothership the Beta Cruiser, are your communication relays still working?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, sir. We're ready to dock.
Alright, hopefully we'll be docking with you within 10 minutes. Dueler, this is your job. I'll plan a small course to get to the Beta Cruiser. The rest is you.
I'm on it too, bro. Just give me directions and I'll follow.
So you just heard voice acting again there, and this season, first season, is just about experimentation. I mean, I want to see how fast I'd start producing KSP videos when I did my own voice, and it actually got slower, and people didn't like it as much. So I'm going back to the voices, and hopefully season 2 will be completely voice acted. But I would, if you're watching this and you want to be a part of the voices, I would gladly sign you up somehow, get you to voice record at your house and send me audio files. It'd be very nice for me to be able to work with more voices than just some of my friends.
I sure hope this mothership slows down in time.
Dude Bro to Kerbin, we have arrived.
I must say, I think this is our first real mission. Good job, fellows.
Begin the docking process. All control transferred to Nuller.
Not sure if the Beta Cruiser is going to fit on these docking ports. A little big.
Just try docking. We'll see if we have problems then.
Yeah, this isn't going to work, guys. Do you have any RCS left?
I think RCS is still functional. Alright, we'll try docking.
Alright guys, that was a close fit, but we're ready to transfer you onto the mothership.
We'll give you the rest of our resources, and then we'll transfer onto the mothership. I'm ready to transfer. Going to EVA. I'm in, sir. Ready for Bob Kerman to transfer.
The crew of the Beta Cruiser is in. They both are secure in their pods. Releasing the middle section of the Beta Cruiser. Mothership status is nominal and ready to go. Let's go home.
Careful when you plot this maneuver, dude bro. We've wasted a lot of fuel on that first terrible maneuver.
Don't worry about it. We learned from our mistakes, and I'm pretty sure we can get home. We'll see. This mothership is much, much lighter, so our nuclear engines should be able to take us a bit farther with our lower amount of fuel. It should be close.